So I love Star Trek, obviously. And when I was talking last week about the ending of Strange New Worlds Season 1, I said I was going to go back to the original series, and I have. And I must say, for a 56-year-old series, it holds up really well. Greetings, Dave here, DCBFX. Got me thinking when I watched the end of Strange New Worlds of Season 1, Quality of Mercy. When you look at it, it's really, in a lot of cases, it's very close to a shot-by-shot remake of Balance of Terror, one of the better episodes of the original series. In the original series, we had Kirk, and then with the Strange New Worlds, because Pike was sort of seeing his future, he's the one in charge of the Enterprise, and we see the differences and everything that happens where, you know, Kirk was able to get through it with a much different ending, which, you know, involved the, you know, the death of Spock and everything else, which was then obviously taken out. That's what I want to talk about. That sort of remake of Balance of Terror made me want to go back and watch the original series again. So I've got one episode under my belt. I watched The Man Trap, or episode 1 is Man Trap. It still holds up really well. You know, this is 1966, and I got through it and I went, oh wow, this is taking me back. You know, there's some things that just aren't quite right. Her is not right. And I know in the next episode, Charlie X, I think is the next one, Spock's not right yet. He's not quite there. He's still an emotional person. I think he's smiling while he's playing his, whatever his harp is called. But going back, and I said in my previous video, you know, it's been like 20 years since I've seen them. It's been a long time since I've watched these, and I'm watching them again. It's funny though, because I had a flood in my basement right where my DVDs were, but luckily, because these are in a case, the original series DVDs look like this. And now the flood did ruin the outer cardboard cases, but the plastic was fine. Plastic was never affected, and then of course the DVD sit inside of it, not a problem. So I'm happy to get back to them. But I'm watching them and going, right on, right on, right on. Now it would be so much fun if, you know, 56 years ago they had the same technology they have now, because I love the touch screens and all the other stuff, where you just sort of have to take it into your mind that maybe. Now, that being said, there's a fun thing. I don't know if you have I'm way all over the place in this video. If you have not this Quest, there's a great game, a Star Trek based game, where you can play on the Enterprise D and the Enterprise A as you get further along in it. And they have this cool thing, because you look at the Enterprise, or the Enterprise, not even the Enterprise A, the Enterprise, all these glowy little things. What they do show in the Oculus Quest game is that they look like little baubles and buttons, but as you look at them correctly, warp, so maybe that's what they were going for in that, I don't know. But anyway, the point of this little video is if you are a Trek head like me, and I'm using Trek head more than Trekker, but if you're a Trekker, or Trekkie, I guess, going back to the 70s, if you're into that and you haven't done it in a while, take a look at the original stuff. It's pretty darn good. I expect to sort of get through it. It's summertime, and I'm looking at my PVR. I'm taping nothing but Food Network shows, because I like watching, you know, Guy Fieri, I like watching those things. So I watch those, but there's nothing else taping, so I have all this time. Once I power through Umbrella Academy, I'm at season 3, I can go through, you know, the original series, like, you know, and get through all the way to season 3 and watch it all. But yeah, I just find it really interesting. I enjoy this a lot, and just the whole revival from Strange New Worlds it's a lot of fun. Really, I'm having a good time with it. So that's all I want to say today. Yeah, so everyone have a great day. We'll talk to you all later.